Hi Taurus, welcome to your Harsh Truth reading for September 15th through August 14th. Everything you need to know about this reading is in the description box below. If this is about you and another person, this could resonate with theirs or your moon, rising, or Venus sign. All right, Taurus. I'm also going to be doing a little side with your person over here. If you're interested in that. If not, you know, you can either fast forward or check out, whatever you want to do. All right, Taurus. Taurus. Harsh truth for Taurus. I hope the sound's okay. Please let me know otherwise if it's not, because I'm still making adjustments, still working with it. 9 of Swords. All right. Hierophant. There's Taurus. Strength card. That could be Leo. Page of Wands. 7 of Cups. Pisces. Hangman. Pisces. Hangman, Pisces. 1, 2, 3. 3 major arcana. And the Ace of Swords. All right. All right. Let's see what's going on here. Let me put these over here. I've got a deck for over here, a deck for the person. Okay, right. A little crowded. I'm sorry about the glare. If I can. Okay, all right. All right. 9, 7, 3, 8. So we've got 7, 8, 9. 5. All right. Okay. What's this Hierophant about for? So I think this is about you. Is it that you kind of don't want to be decisive about something just yet because you don't want the drama, but also there's a finality to it if you are? If you do kind of take a stand or make that, make that decision, that there's this finality that it's like, oh my gosh, okay, what do I do? You know what I mean? As far as like, it's really the finality of it. Well, let's see here. What's this Hierophant about for Taurus? Whoopsie. I was going to pull 2, so I'm going for it. I was going to pull 2. All right, so we got the 5 of Wands and the King of Pentacles. I read the King of Pentacles as Virgo. Okay. I think that's why you don't want the finality. For the Tauruses I'm reading for, I don't think you're ready to scrap a situation yet. This could be with the boss, friends, family, romance. You're not quite ready to give up on a situation yet. And I think that's why it's kind of like, oh, I kind of want to stay in the busyness and to keep options flowing here. I'm not ready to make a definitive decision. Discussion, perhaps, but not ready to be decisive, per se. What's this Page of Wands about for Taurus? Hangman, twice. Okay, it'll be Pisces. What's this Strength card about? It's a Strength card. 2 of Wands. All right. You're not ready to let go of something yet. What's this 7 of Cups? 7 of Cups for Taurus. The Star card, also babies. That could be Aquarius. Oh, it is Aquarius. Yeah, I think, again, this is, yeah. I think you're having a hard time with giving something time. I think you're, it's not that it's what's needed, but I think that, I think that it's been difficult to let go. There it is. It's been difficult to let go of this issue for you. Whomever this is with, whatever this is about, this is a difficult issue for you to let go. Consider that that's what needs to take place. So we got the Hangman showing up twice here, that this needs to be sort of realizing that something might not be for you right now, and because it's not ready for you, or because it's just, the maturity is not there, the desire for the same thing that you want is not there. So it requires surrender on your part to kind of just, okay, even though I might want this, even though I want to fight for it, and I believe in it, it's not right now. You do have to let this go and give it some time and to be open to other options, because I think this is about, no, I don't want to do that. I don't mind giving other options, but I want to stay in constant connection, and I kind of want a lot of choice here that we can kind of keep deciding on together, keep working out, instead of you letting the dust settle and sort of judging on either a day-by-day basis or as you go along. I think that you're wanting to work something out with someone, and instead of giving it time. It feels like, because once you do that, that's it. Once you give something time, once you let go of this, there's no going back. For the Tauruses I'm reading for, so you're like, I don't want to let go, because if I let go, it's going to be different when we meet up again. I'm going to heal different. What's this Ace of Swords for Taurus? This Ace of Swords. Wheel of Fortune. All right. This is Hangman about for Taurus. This is Hangman for Taurus. Six of Cups. Okay, so this has been a long-standing issue here, and it could very well be marriage. This could be having to agree to a different custodial agreement than you wanted, that you're kind of fighting over the kids, or that you're wanting to save the marriage for the kids, and you're going to have to give that up, because you really do need to be that needs to not be the focus. There's bigger, well, I shouldn't say there's bigger, but trying to save something for that reason, it wouldn't serve you and your person. For the Tauruses I'm reading for, that's just putting a band-aid on something else. So this is you needing time for yourself, and the other party needs time, and this whole situation needs time. And I think there's a reluctance for you to do it, like I said, because once you do it, that's it. And this could be, instead of fighting for it and wanting to kind of see what's what, this is about giving it time and letting go and being open to whatever happens. And there can still, if it's about the kids, if this is a marriage and about the kids, the focus can be on that differently, rather than just staying together for the kids. There's other ways to still be very proactive about, I know I'm preaching the choir here, I know you know that. So I don't want you to think, well, it's either or, because it's not. It doesn't have to be. It might feel like that because you're in the thick of it, but that's okay. When the dust settles and when there's calm, you're very resourceful, so you'll be able to figure that out, obviously. I just feel like when you feel like it's going to end, it's going to end. And it's like you're at your wit's end, or you're just thinking, this needs to be addressed. I don't want to have to let it go. I want to keep fighting whatever situation this is. But what's needed, actually, and what should be going on here is letting go of this situation. Letting go and being open to a different outcome. This cycle has ended with this. You need to see that clearly, instead of kind of being emotional and possibly dramatic. Just saying. I mean, there's a lot of here. This is about letting go and kind of easing into and adjusting to the next chapter. That's for Taurus. Taurus's person. If Taurus's person were in the mix here, so harsh truth about Taurus's person. Oh, let's do it this way, like I normally do. Taurus's person. All right. Okay, so this would be the part where I'm going to start doing the person. So if you don't want to hear that, you go right ahead. Do what you want. 3 of Cups. I'm going to have to lay it out funny here. Sorry about that. Knight of Cups. You can't see the 3 of Cups. Doggone. 3 of Cups. That's a good placement. Knight of Cups. This could be Scorpio. And Emperor. Could be Aries. All right. So, I think this, if you're dealing with a person, this looks to be romantic. This looks to be somebody who is wanting I think they're wanting you, if this is a relationship, I think they're wanting you and you're wanting to stay together for the kids. Or they're wanting you and you're wanting to stay together for just longevity's sake, or for family's sake, or for loyalty, and that's not a bad thing. You're wanting to do right by the situation, and you think you should do this, this, or this, but those aren't the only options. And it feels funny to say that because typically they are the only options. You know, you either stay together or you leave, whatever. There's a creative solution here that's going to depend on your dynamic. It's not as easy as ending it, but you do need to be apart right now. And I think you'll know what I'm talking about because of your situation. That you two are not meant to, you and this other party are not meant to be involved right now. You need time, you need space. Yeah. I think that they want, I want to say a reunion, or they want, it's very simple for them. I was going to jump. It's very simple for them, and I don't think it is for you. What's this Knight of Cups about? Scorpio. I think it's very one note. Yeah. There's them wanting to kind of get back to being happy and leaving the drama behind, and that whimsical romantic side that maybe you fell in love with, that it used to be a certain way. It's not anymore. I think they want to revive that. And I think you're like, yeah, too much has happened. It's not like that anymore. And while I like the idea of fighting for this, I just don't think I can do it. I just don't think I can believe what you're selling. I don't think that's the answer. I don't know what is, but I don't think that's the answer. I just don't think I can do it. I want to do it, but I don't think I can. I think that's what's going on here. I think, what's this Emperor about? Yeah, see? We got the Emperor and we've got the Hierophant. And then here you are. And this speaks to wanting to be alone and give it time. And I think it's very simple and cut and dry for the other party. They're like, yeah, but we could just get back to such and such. And that time has passed. If there is going to be any kind of reconciling here, it's going to be a different, like, okay, that relationship's over. Would you like to have another one? Same players involved, but we're doing this differently the second time. You don't know that yet, because what you need to do is let go of that, because you're still fighting with it. So you need to let go of that old whatever it was. It's funny. There still could be a chance for you two, but not like this. It's not ready for you. It's not what you want. For right now, this has to be, you two need to be like this. I think your person wants to just go back to the way it was. You need time. You need time. And I think you feel guilty with that. I think you might be struggling with that, but you can't reconcile the way it is now. You need time, and you need to look at things different. You need time to be able to look at things differently. There needs to be a clearing, and I keep saying that. I'm sorry. I can't explain it. That's why I keep talking until I get it right, and it's also very annoying for someone listening. So, all right. Okay. It's almost like can't see the forest for the trees. Once you get outside the forest, then you'll look at all the options. But when it's right in front of you, it's like, okay, let's just get through this. Let's just make a decision. That's not the answer. And I know you know that. And I think that's why you're fighting with yourself here. Because you want to do the right thing, but you're conflicted about it. Because you know it wouldn't survive if you did make that decision. You'd be right back here in 3 months. So whatever decision is going to be made, because this isn't over, but you two need to have time to think, especially you. I don't think it's as simple for you as it is for your person. They just want to return to what's stable. They want to get rid of the drama and go back to what's stable. Let's be happy. Come on, let's just decide to be happy. It's not that easy. And you know that. All right, so this is clarity and seeing what's going to happen next. And you need time to think, time to have that clarity, time to look at other options, other ways of still making something work, but not with the same way you did before. This is gone. This is another chapter now. You're phasing out of this. This is going to a different set of rules. What else for Taurus? Let's see. Okay, so wow, there's 3. That's fine. Okay, I was going to do this. Whoa, okay. Locked doors can now be opened. All right. The Sphinx, because that's not mysterious. Choose your words carefully. Choose your words carefully. Have patience. Think about what you're going to say first. Think, think, think. Give it a lot of time. Okay, so this is definitely needing time to think, because right now you're just stressed and you're just round and round you go. The Hand of Fate. Forces beyond your control intervene. Forces beyond your control intervene. But in a good way. This is a cycle ending, and it's much more passive than this. Like, there isn't a direct interaction, but it is things ending or changing shape. Let go or be dragged. Let go or be dragged. Because this is out of your control, and you can't fight it. You can't fight to keep things, or it's the darndest thing. And I know I keep repeating myself. I'm sorry, but it's like you don't want to let it go, even though you know that's what you need to do, because you feel like if you let it go, that's it. It's not, but it feels like it. Okay, so that's what it is. I could have saved myself 5 minutes and said that. All right. Right? Yes, can you? Not really. Doggone. I feel like I need to make the camera go out a little bit. Okay. All right. This one. I did that one. Did that one. Okay. That was for Taurus. Does it help if I move this over there? Not really. That's for Taurus. Cheer up. Live in the moment. Okay. Well, I don't know what. Maybe you'd want to smack her or not. Tell her to cheer up. Don't tell me about cheering up right now. Same thing. Cheer up. It's okay. It's gonna be okay. I think it's just a difficult decision, and I think since you are normally the peacekeeper and the waymaker and the person that makes things happen and the person that, and you're stepping away from your duty, so to speak, I think there's kind of a void because of that. Also, there's kind of a feeling of a loss. This is an adjustment. This is an adjustment, and you need time. And I think you're reluctant to let go, because if you let go, what's going to happen? What's my role? What am I going to do? It's a void you're going to be dealing with. It's okay. This isn't the end, but the way it used to be, that's done. That cycle is done. There's a new chapter that you and this person are going to define and make up as you go. Okay. What else for Taurus? What's for Taurus? Okay. 9 of Pentacles. Nothing wrong with that. So this is being self-sufficient. This is actually appreciating your own time to do things in your own way and in your own capacity. Time to think, time to luxuriate, time to create and enjoy what you create. This is being self-sufficient, and your self-esteem is like you're doing it. This is you enjoying the life that you are creating for yourself and being able to provide for those that depend on you. All is right with the world. So it feels like this is where your heart is, but there's still a tremendous feeling of like, but what is going to happen if I walk away from this? What is going to happen if I let go of this? Just for today, and then you're going to wake up every day and say it. Just for today, don't worry about that. Just focus on letting it happen the way it's supposed to happen. For the Tauruses I'm reading for, that you need to do that. You need to not be in charge of making this okay for everybody. What else for Taurus? What else for Taurus? What's for Taurus? All right, I was going to say Libra on its side, Justice on its side, and we've got the 10 of Cups on its side. All right, so this is recalibrating. This is things might have been topsy-turvy. Unfair justice has been served to a degree. There could be in limbo, shaking things out, seeing what's going to play out here. The old way is, I don't want to say dead, but okay, the old way is done. There's sort of been a reckoning here, and you're still in a cycle with someone. The cycle's not finished yet. It is for now, that chapter is finished, but the book is still being written by you and the other party. So this speaks to not seeing eye to eye on some issues that once you did, you used to, and things have changed. Things have changed. This is recalibrating. I think someone wants you to forgive and forget, and it's just not that easy. So there's issues of justice being brought up here, and this is about sorting that out and how you sort it out. And I think that's why there's this issue, because it's like a fundamental issue about, look, we need to go through this. We need to examine this. I don't want to be ignored. I don't want to have to just act like everything's fine. It's not. Things were done. Things were said. It needs to be addressed, and we need to see eye to eye on this. This is a fairness, justice, and respect issue, and I will go it alone if I need to for right now until you can hear me and see me on this issue. So that's fun. That's what you're dealing with right here. And it's not about you capitulating just to keep the peace for everybody else concerned. The Taurus needs to not do that. Okay, all right. Shutting up. I hope this was helpful, Taurus. I hope to see you in the next reading. You keep your head up and you keep your time your own this month. Well, as much as you can. I mean, not abandoning your duties. You're just making sure that you get time and space to think, and that you're not having to react to try and make everything okay, and then the only time you get is between 11:30 and 11:32 at night. You know what I mean? All right. This is trying to enjoy things in the moment, even for a little bit. All right. Much love to you. You take care.